Hello and welcome to this week's video roundup from New Scientist. My name's Sean O'Neill and I'll be taking you through some of the week's coolest videos in science. First up, some acrobatic aircraft. This plane was developed by engineers at MIT and can take off vertically from a standing start. After hovering for a while, it returns to its starting point and lands vertically again. The craft is also able to switch from an upright flying position to a more conventional flying mode during flight. It can complete 3 laps of this 8-metre wide room in about 10 seconds. Engineers at Georgia Tech University have also created an agile aircraft. Their helicopter uses new software that enables it to roll backwards and land on a 40-degree slope. Here you can see it flipping backwards and perching itself on a 60-degree landing pad. Usually helicopters can't handle anything steeper than a 20-degree landing because their rotors will be too tilted, causing them to lose balance. Next we have some puppets that are also drawn to steep slopes. Sandrine Kirstemont tells us why a bizarre puppet show was put on for babies.
Are babies a good judge of character? In a new study at Yale University, babies were shown skits where wooden blocks of different shapes and colors climb up hills. This video, for example, shows a skit where a yellow triangle helps a red circle up the hill. In this skit, a square block aggressively pushes the circle back down. After the performance, the researchers showed 12 6-month-olds both the helping and hindering blocks. All of them chose the helper. In a similar experiment with 10-month-olds, the majority pointed to the circle helper. When 2 of the blocks moved together up or downhill, the babies didn't prefer the helpful character. The researchers think it's because the babies were not sure of the block's intentions. But they believe their research shows that babies prefer helpful individuals when they are as young as 6 months old.
Previous studies have shown that babies prefer beautiful faces. Now at least we know they're not completely superficial. Here's something else that's more than skin deep. Researchers at Oregon Health and Science University used the same method that was used to clone Dolly the sheep to create embryonic stem cells from an adult primate. A 9-year-old rhesus macaque monkey called Simos was one of the cell donors. Here you can see how researchers extracted the genetic material from 304 macaque egg cells. They also removed the genetic material from adult macaque skin cells and implanted it into the stripped egg cells. 2 of the egg cells developed enough to obtain embryonic stem cells, showing for the first time that the technique works for primates. The researchers were able to create heart cells from the stem cells. Scientists hope to use stem cells to create tissues and organs that have the same genetic makeup as an individual, so they can be used to treat disease without causing immune rejection. That's all for now, but there are plenty more science videos and stories that you can check out on our website or buy the magazine. See you next week.